These are all post shots, right? Right?
Chloe, look at her face. She's out of it.
Maybe Nathan paid her a shitload of cash to do this. She probably would have.
I don't think so. Why is he putting her in the ground like that? I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
Life is Strange became a global phenomenon 7 years ago when it was released. The game found its way to the heart of the gaming community, making it the most beloved choice-based game among streamers and gamers back in 2015. The game won multiple awards because of its compelling storyline, great characterization, and unique art style. Gaming sites were blowing up, praising Life is Strange with positive reviews. I discovered Life is Strange back in my college days, and I fell in love with it. You can already tell how much I love this game because of the parodies I have here on my channel. And hearing about the news that it will get the remastered treatment got me hyped up.
Return in an all-new remastered collection featuring enhanced visuals and animations.
Not until I actually played the game myself.
I was blind.
So, how did this remaster become a huge letdown for fans? What was the reason behind its buggy release? Is this version actually a rehashed mobile port? Let's find out. Aside from the negativity that this remaster was flooded with, it actually had some good sides too. For one, the noticeable improvements in the game's facial animations during cutscenes are a welcome addition. Gone are the days that you have to look at their stiff faces during emotional scenes. Although most face animations remain stiff during gameplay, at least there are no more immersion-breaking moments during scenes like this.
All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
Another improvement that I love about this is the environment. Foliage, grass, and trees are now more improved, making Arcadia Bay feel more alive. Also, small details like fluid hair movement and corrected eye animations during cutscenes are also pretty rad. You can actually feel now that they are interacting with each other.
Seriously, thanks again. I can't believe
I mentioned during cutscenes when I talk about facial animations, because it's only noticeable during cutscenes, and that is such a bummer. I was expecting to not see any robotic movements because of the way this remaster was marketed, but it seems like Deck 9 prioritized the cutscenes only. Fans were expecting true colors type of facial animations because look how amazing they were.
a normal girl in a normal town.
But sadly, it doesn't really look like that. Another thing is the fabric texture on their clothes, as well as their new shiny hair texture. I believe that Deck 9 was trying to make this game have a semi-realistic feel, but it just doesn't work. The original game was made with minimal budget, but don't nod, the original developers took this as an advantage to make the game feel and look like a work of art, just like a painting that came alive. They were even proud of these hand-drawn textures and how they turned out.
At an overly realistic picture, there is no room for imagination at all. You just see everything in a crude light. But when we have those soft colors and this hand-drawn feeling, you can put some of your own memories in what you're looking at, and that's really something we wanted to push and to develop for this game.
We have those realistic lighting on top of this hand-drawn texture.
The hand-painted textures of the OG added to the game's personality and style. Think of it like Telltale games, which had comic book style graphics for comparison. This is why Life is Strange 2, which is also developed by Dontnod, looks so good as well, because they were able to keep this painted texture style with a mix of semi-realism.
We are keeping what we loved for the first game and making that evolve with working on better visuals and evolving the technology, but still keeping every aspect of the artistic direction, for example, of the first game.
I wanted to keep the same style. I want people to see Life is Strange 2 and feel the vibes of Life is Strange 1.
For the remastered version made by Deck 9, however, it seems like they overdid it too much, to the point that the game lost its paint-like textures and art style. You can see how they smoothed out too much of everything, which is kinda baffling for me because they did a great job on True Colors in making this art style intact. When the game launched back in February, it received a lot of outrage from fans because of its buggy state, broken subtitles, texture issues, abysmal lighting, and glitches that can literally blind you, and console versions that are limited to 30 FPS. Just imagine pre-ordering this game on your PS4 or Xbox and not even capable of playing it on 60 FPS during release day. Deck 9 even ran into several problems for the 60 FPS patch for consoles, making this patch to be delayed even more, and people have already finished the game by that point. Square Enix even released a patch roadmap, which is a clear indication that this remaster still needs more time in the oven. They could have used another month or two just to make sure that the game is ready, instead of pushing it to an early date. Though the game looks and feels stable by now because of the patches, there are still stuff that's missing or broken that are already fixed or present in the OG.
The eggs always come first, as Joyce used to say. Even if I can stop one person from watching it, it's worth it.
I am starting to think that this remaster is based on the code of the mobile version of Life is Strange that was developed by Turn Me Up. I noticed this comment from one of my videos months ago, saying that they found photo mode files on the remastered version, which is odd because photo mode is only available on the mobile version. So I checked it myself and it was there indeed, which is also a missed opportunity to add photo mode to this remaster. The mobile version is already built on Unreal Engine 4, so Deck 9 probably thought, why not use the mobile version and start from there? Life is Strange Remastered has a lot of flaws, but it's also beautiful in its own way. That's why it's important to see not only its good sides, but also the bad ones as well. Since most of the reception about this game is negative, let this be a lesson for Deck 9 that taking good care of a game takes time. But a part of me can't blame them because they were developing True Colors right after Before the Storm's complete release back in 2018. Maybe time pressure and work crunch might have played a role in this one, because it's really surprising that they were working on a main title and a remastered one at the same time. This led me to believe that Square Enix must have pressured Deck 9 to do this, but who knows?